This is the story of a creator who had it all: fame, millions of followers, and viral power, and then lost it all by lying, stealing, and digging her own grave, one post at a time. This is OnlyJayus, and how not to do content creation. You know, getting caught stealing content is bad enough, but trying to cover it up with a fake receipt, that's next level desperation. OnlyJayus could have just taken the L and moved on. She could have said, "Yeah, I took inspiration. My bad." But no, she doubled down. Hard. After being called out for copying content from another creator, she pulled out what she thought was her get-out-of-jail-free card, a Reddit screenshot. She claimed the idea wasn't stolen from anyone. It came from a random Reddit comment she had saved from years ago. Problem solved, right? Wrong. The internet did what the internet does: investigate. Viewers ran the exact text from her screenshot through Reddit's archives. And guess what they found? OnlyJayus posted that comment herself on an obscure subreddit, then deleted it, and then changed the date on the screenshot. That's not just shady, that's premeditated lying. She tried to fabricate a paper trail to prove she wasn't stealing when she absolutely was. It was like watching a plot twist in real time. People found out she posted the same comment twice, probably because the first one had a typo. Then she deleted both and snapped a doctored screenshot to cover her tracks. At that point, the internet wasn't just disappointed, they were furious, because she wasn't just copying content anymore, she was manipulating her audience. This wasn't a creator who slipped up, this was someone actively trying to fool her fans, and doing it badly. And once you lose your audience's trust, it's damn near impossible to get it back. It all started with a TikTok, a simple, harmless video where OnlyJayus talked about people born in March being more likely to have asthma. Okay, fine. Interesting fact, sounds like a cool did you know moment, right? Well, another creator, Everyday Alex, posted a nearly identical video around the same time. Jayus immediately accused him of stealing her content, loudly, publicly. But there was just one problem. He didn't. He pulled the info from the exact same article she did. Nothing stolen, just two people using a fun fact from a public source. Jayus tried to start a fire and got burned by her own match. But that little controversy opened Pandora's box. If she could accuse someone else so quickly, how original was her own content really? So viewers did what internet viewers do best. They started digging. Video by video, they combed through her uploads, and what they found was shocking. Line for line scripts, word for word facts, joke setups, even entire monologues, lifted straight from Reddit posts, YouTube videos, articles, you name it. This wasn't inspiration, this wasn't research, this was blatant copy-paste plagiarism, wrapped in a hoodie and delivered with that signature smug tone. Turns out, the psychology life hacks and fun facts that built her empire, they weren't hers. And many of them never even cited the original sources. That's when the tide started turning. She wasn't just the quirky TikTok girl who said weird facts anymore.
I just think it's really weird when other big creators think it's okay to copy my video word for word and act like you didn't.
She was the content thief who got caught throwing stones from a glass house. The worst part? The plagiarism went all the way back to her very first videos. Day one, the entire foundation she built her career on was borrowed. This wasn't a one-time mistake. This was a pattern, and it was about to get a lot worse. In 2021, leaked screenshots exposed OnlyJayus using the N-word with a hard R in messages from 2016. She didn't just use a slur, she weaponized it against someone dating a black person. The internet exploded. She responded with a teary, scripted apology, promising to uplift black creators, but she ghosted them instead. No follow-up, no accountability, just more excuses, more meltdowns. That's when people realized she wasn't just careless, she was calculated. The trust, gone. The career, on fire. And people were done giving her chances. After the backlash, OnlyJayus didn't course correct. She spiraled. She blamed time blindness, stress, ADHD, anything but herself. Cried in her car, lashed out at fans, and made herself the victim of her own mess. When called out for ghosting black creators, she ranted about forgetting to eat and needing sleep, as if that erased everything. She became allergic to accountability. Every apology felt like damage control, not growth. The audience, tired of the drama. The internet saw through the act. She wasn't trying to learn, she was just trying to survive. OnlyJayus was once a TikTok titan, millions of followers, brand deals, viral videos. But controversy after controversy, it hollowed out her fan base. Comments turned against her, brands distanced themselves. Her content lost its charm, her vibe turned bitter, and her views tanked. People didn't cancel her, they just stopped caring. The girl who once ran the fun fact scene became background noise. New creators rose. She stayed stuck in apology loops. No reinvention, no redemption arc, just decline. By the time she tried to pivot, it was already too late. OnlyJayus isn't the first influencer to fall, and she sure won't be the last. But her story? It's the blueprint for how not to handle fame. She had everything: reach, relatability, and a niche carved out. But instead of owning her mistakes, she doubled down, dodged, and deflected. The biggest red flag? She made every scandal about herself. Not about who she hurt, not about change, just survival and optics. Here's the lesson. Fame without humility is a ticking time bomb. Apologies without action are just PR. And if your brand is built on stolen content and fake charm, it's not a brand, it's a mask. And masks always slip. Her downfall wasn't because of cancel culture. It was because people got smart. Then hit follow and stay tuned. Tales Script dives deep into the rise and ruin of the internet's biggest names. Next up, who should we expose next? Drop a name in the comments. We're listening.